nice things about inking is there's a lot less thinking that goes into it. You'll notice I became way more talkative when I started the inking stage. Pencils, you have to really think about what's happening because you're doing the whole setup. With inking, it can be very meditative, which allows you to... It's one of the stages where I can actually talk a bit. Thought about skipping straight to the inking stage, but, you know, it can be. It's always more fun to show people how stuff's actually made and you actually come up with the creative stuff rather than just the tracing. That's unfair. So there's more to inking than tracing. It's commonly referred to, it's commonly called tracing just because that is technically what it is, but you can tell people who are good at inking and people who are not. And by the fact that I'm hitting undo repeatedly, which is why lines are just disappearing, I am clearly just okay. Go. Separate tablecloths, by the way, is a common trick with tablers who share tables with other people for distinguishing each side. Because most tablers have a tablecloth they bring with them because it looks better than just having stuff sitting on a plain table, and cons don't always provide them. So it's very common for people to do kind of this half thing. How do I want to do this? Put it on a separate layer. That seems smart. A few times I've been to a con, the tablecloths and personal touches make tables really stand out. They really do. That is one of the things, that's one of the reasons that it's considered a very good idea to have them. No, that's too precarious. I have had them collapse on me before. That's not fun. Mm. Yeah, if you ever get another chance to go to a con, particularly one that Kelsey is at, take a good look at their table because they are a master class in how to set up a table well. It's one of the things that makes them such good table partners, is they really know their stuff with that. Here we go. This part takes a little bit more concentration because now how am I going to do the grid? Because that's going to be annoying. Oh, you're in Portland. There are some good cons out in Portland, though. I'm trying to think what they're called. Yeah, unfortunately, off the top of my head, I can't think of their names, but I know Portland's got a good comic scene. You may want to, like, honestly, best way to find cons is to check out
check out comic shops and other places where nerds hang out because they tend to get posted. I do recommend looking for stuff that doesn't say Comic Con on there. Ooh, you've got Wizards, Rose City, but that one's a good one. But I will say, Wizards tends to have not a great reputation with creators. I've never been myself. I've considered it, but they have a reputation for being very expensive and not resulting in a lot of money. The issue, like Wizards did something that I thought would be a good thing, honestly, because a lot of people don't realize this. Most cons are not for profit. They don't generally make money themselves, not that much. Especially the smaller cons, like they are. That's why there are so many volunteers with a lot of this stuff because that's just how this stuff is typically run by necessity. Wizards bought up a bunch of small cons and said we're going to run them ourselves and we're going to try to make them for profit. And honestly, I thought, cool. Like there's the standardized policies and you know focus on better marketing, things like that. And unfortunately, it did not work out because, from what I understand, the stuff that made it more profitable also made it less appealing to a lot of creators and a lot of other types. I am curious to go to one. Like, I want to see what it's actually like. Because I don't like judging something completely on reputation. I like if it's bad, I want to see for myself that it's bad before I really pass judgment. But I will say I've heard a lot bad about it. There we go. That's too bad. Yeah, it is. It's That's a shame because honestly I like Wizards of the Coast. I'm a big D&D fan, as you know because I nerded out about it in the previous stream.